From near misses to total madness, these moments prove one thing. Women's sports is where the real unscripted action lives.
Megan Rapinoe, and then Becca Moros.
Welcome to the wild side of sports.
Meters heat 5 and they are away.
Cougars up 5-1. Jackson rolls from the back row. Adams on the outside off Yonda. Georgiadis chases it down into the table.
This player didn't just want to win, she launched herself past the court, over a table, and into full chaos to save the play. The commitment, literally next level.
Georgiadis chases it down into the table. The point continues, and Georgiadis runs back onto the court. And she's in the play still. This is incredible stuff from Kate Georgiadis.
She served with so much force, the net gave up. That's not a serve, that's a Marvel origin story. Somewhere, Thor's hammer just flinched out of respect. Lord knows I wouldn't want to get off on the wrong foot with her.
Second attempt here in the women's 100 meters heat 5 and they are away. Sha'Carri Richardson eases across the line.
She served manicure and victory. Nails glistening, speed unmatched. She ran that race like the runway was also 100 meters long. Pure main character energy on the track.
Launches it. Oh, win in the river.
That wasn't a clearance, that was a launch sequence. Temwa Chawinga sent that ball straight into open water like it owed her money. Might be a first for the world, honestly.
Oh, win in the river.
Shouts. Vika, what are you doing?
1 second, it's teamwork. The next, friendly fire. That ball had zero loyalty and smacked her partner mid-play. But hey, nothing a courtside laugh couldn't fix. That laugh tells us they're true friends.
She's on your team.
She chased the ball like it owed her money and just vaulted over the fence like gravity was optional. The game stopped, but she sure didn't. We all know why this moment's iconic, but here's a look at when Serena did it the first time, and even received backlash. But hey, when a queen slays, she slays.
Venus, also a top player, of course, former world #1, seeing some snazzy moves.
Arena kicked that tennis ball like it was game day at Camp Nou. 1 second, it's Wimbledon. Next second, La Liga crossover. Her footwork said, wrong sport, still slaying.
Contact on the kick.
Absolutely good form.
The ball was practically out of frame, then boom, hand appears, points still alive. That wasn't a dig, that was a rescue mission. Somebody call Marvel, we found their next superhero.
Around the world, absolutely fantastic finish, probably goal of the...
She ran up like she was taking the shot, stopped mid-sprint, and said, psych! Meanwhile, her teammate swooped in and scored like it was all part of a heist. Ocean's 11 vibes, honestly.
Beautifully worked. Fantastically.
Okay, Debina, I see you, girl. Indoor game, casual vibes, and then Debina does a bicycle kick like she's in a stadium finale. That ball had no choice but to go in. She didn't just score, she styled on him. She was literally mid-ponytail and still managed a clean pass and an ankle breaker in one go. Multitasking? More like main character energy. I can tell the fallen teammate is cry laughing.
Simón tiene que acabar rápido la Juan Antonella. Uy, qué sombrero Antonella. Y otro sombrero Antonella. ¡Qué golazo, Dios santo!
The keeper wasn't ready, the defense didn't blink, and the net violated. That shot came out of nowhere like it had unfinished business with the back of the goal. Football 7 just gave us a highlight that belongs in a museum.
¡Golazo de Dios!
Evie Grindal didn't just score, she finessed physics. Standing parallel to the net and still nailed it? That stick had more curve than a plot twist in a K-drama.
It is fitting, and Michelle Finn to turbo blaster jets of the steeplechase specialist are being turned on with 2:50 to go. 8 meters to get there. 6 meters.
Oh,
5
you let her
meters.
get this.
She started like she missed the memo, then hit turbo halfway through and casually passed everyone like it was a warm-up lap.
She's out on her feet. That is unbelievable.
That finish? Unbelievable. And the best comeback you'll see today.
Really, what a run!
189 centimeters? Handled. Yulia clocked in, defied gravity, and clocked out. Paris might be the city of love, but she made it the city of leap that night. High jump looked like high art.
Towards Giacchetti! Oh, it's in!
She bent the laws of geometry with that shot. It wasn't a goal, it was a mic drop with cleats. You know it's insane when even opposing fans are like, okay, I see you, Valentina Giacint.
Towards Giacchetti! Oh, it's in!
That baton pass was smoother than a skincare ad. No fumble, no slowdown. Just precision so clean, it made the handoff look invisible. Oof, I'm dizzy just looking. Sam Kerr really said, "Not today, sir," and hit him with the kind of shoulder you reserve for exes who show up uninvited. Pitch invader came for clout, left with grass stains and a new respect for women's football. It was giving pass, but the ball said slapstick. One wrong move and suddenly someone's eating soccer balls for lunch. Not the assist anyone expected. Elizabeth was out here doing WWE crossover episodes in a soccer match, throwing those moves like it was recess beef. That indefinite suspension felt like the sport itself saying, "Ma'am, this is not the octagon."
Lambert here fighting through Shumway and not through the...
Forget teamwork. Lambert was taking out friend and foe like it was free-for-all mode. She didn't just lose the plot, she burned the script and walked off set. True chaos MVP.
Occasionally, there might be just downright...
Foul against Megan Rapinoe. Oh, and then Becca Moros.
Rapinoe flopped like she got shoved by a ghost. Becca responded with a theatrical collapse of her own like, "Oh no, the invisible wind got me too." Oscar season came early, and honestly, Rapinoe's been getting away with this one for far too long. They collided and somehow their shoelaces said, "Let's hold hands." Took teamwork to a whole new level. Must have been a fun moment for Jill Roord and Haley Rosso. Pure cartoon logic. That goal clearly came with bonus emotions. She scored and immediately hit that emotional plot twist, crying mid-celebration like the goal unlocked a core memory. Sometimes it's not just about the net, it's about the journey. New Zealand didn't open the tournament, they claimed it. That haka had every goosebump activated. If haka battles were Olympic events, this one's already gold.
Good. Oh, wow. Well, look out. She means business. That she's going to be the person to beat at Worlds.
The wig flew off, and so did Sha'Carri's victory lap. Tossing the wig before sprinting to the national title, iconic.
Gary Richardson
Richardson is a national champion!
She wasn't just fast, she was setting trends. That's her dropping the mic.
A shot putter showed what it really means to take one for the team. She stepped out of her comfort zone and bravely filled in for two injured Belgian teammates on the world stage. Here's CTV's Kevin Gallagher on how she conquered every hurdle in her way.
Jolene swapped shot put for hurdles and saved her team from disqualification.
One woman that's really going the extra mile to help her team. Jolene Maliga Bumquo of Belgium there in lane 2.
What a move! Not many can step outside their comfort zone like that and still deliver, and she's a queen for doing so.
Pues ahí van. La bielorrusa Irina Yakalsevich.
Talk about a mid-air crisis, this pole vaulter's attempt didn't quite go as planned. Getting stuck on the pole before even clearing it is a whole new level of oops. When gravity catches up, you know it's going to be awkward. Flipping is hard, and this cheerleader learned that the hard way. Instead of a graceful backflip, we got a comedy show of failed attempts and sheer determination. Oh! Holly Bradshaw wasn't just jumping for the bar, she was jumping for her own balance. Tripping before the jump even starts, that's not exactly the pole vaulting moment you plan for. One sip away from viral chaos, and her teammate did the Lord's work. That bottle was upside down, and her career was right side up. Barely. A true assist, but in the hydration department.
And I was just going to say, this is the last thing actually.
The ball was barely moving before hands were flying. Portland versus Kansas City turned into a full contact sport with bonus drama. Way to rile up the emotions in the arena.
Actually, Lucy and the Thorns would want to do, get themselves in this situation. Just dangerous in terms of...
Sometimes even the most graceful skaters have their slips. Mandy and Ingo, mid-routine at the 1994 Lillehammer Olympics, turned a graceful pair routine into a whoops moment when she slipped from his grasp. Definitely not how they rehearsed it.
Volleyball, but in the side out, like they missed maybe something. So
Robin's nose got a little too friendly with the glass, and let's just say the pig-like face she made, pure comedic gold in the middle of an intense moment. That's just Robin being Robin.
Something. So yeah, I'm happy about today.
The swimming instructor tried to demo a flip, but instead it looked more like a cannonball gone wrong. Everyone's watching, and it's like, well, that's one way to stay afloat.
At the Korat Chachai Hall, Ishii, Japan's leading scorer with the serve. It's inbounds. Willoughby with the reception. Terrific save. But then how about that for...
If this match had a pulse, it would have been off the charts. Japan versus Thailand felt like the volleyball version of a tiebreaker movie ending. The final point? Unreal. Like the ball had no business still being in play.
Kurogo with the serve. High set. Sees Inoue with the save. Ishii is kept alive. No, it isn't.
What I'm going to be doing is playing snooker here this evening. Mark Allen.
Thank
you. No handshake, no drama spared. Rhiann Evans said, "This match is professional, not personal, but also very personal. Power move level, expert. And that's why you don't date in the industry."
Big personal record for her. European record in the total if she makes it.
Everyone else was done, but Mihaela, she stepped up and casually crushed her personal best like it was her warm-up set.
No, she didn't. She did not time out.
She needs to not get distracted, and she hasn't been.
Wow. Straight up domination. That's cold-blooded confidence. She didn't jump over that bar, she launched into orbit. Levchenko made it look so smooth, the laws of physics just gave her a nod. It wasn't just a jump, it was a masterclass in try topping this.
Refs letting these girls play, they're big, they're strong, and they deserve to play hockey the way they are right now.
I'm a little bit jealous.
It's not just the puck getting hit in this game. These players are ready to go full contact. When the gloves come off, it's more than just hockey, it's full-blown roughhousing. You don't mess with these ladies on the ice.
World Series Finals here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's time for compound women. So from Great Britain is Ella Gibson going up against Italy's Elisa Roner.
So it looks like that's going to be out.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
All right, so 58 to 59. Gibson trails by a single point.
Ella hit perfect tens like it was nothing, but Roner, she pulled the ultimate plot twist in the final second.
She got it. And it's official. Elisa Roner, Indoor Archery World Series gold medalist.
Talk about a just when you thought you had it moment. She cooked up a skill move that had the audacity of TikTok, but the follow-through of a toddler's drawing. 1 second she had sauce, next second sideline. Style points 10. Ball control MIA. Forget goals. This was the real win. No hesitation, no words, just teammates and opponents protecting each other like queens. A viral moment that didn't need commentary, just heart.
Clark.
Breaking ankles with Olympic. Clark pulled up with that "I'm the problem, it's me" energy and absolutely shattered ankles like they were on clearance. Cheryl Reeve called that timeout like a concerned parent watching a science fair volcano erupt way too realistically.
One thing she got is handles. Finds her way to the rim.
Southern, what happens when you have Camila Cardoso protecting the basket?
Gets another block. Cardoso is a machine back there. Carter!
This play had fast and furious pacing and Marvel-level teamwork. From Cardoso's block to Carter's finish, it felt like a highlight reel scripted by Shonda Rhimes. Chaotic, dramatic, and way too iconic to only happen once.
See today, Carter goes up to get it.
She flopped like she just got launched in a telenovela, then gave us a mid-game optometry appointment. 10 whole minutes of, wait, I got it, while everyone else stood around like confused Sims. Candace pulled up with ice in her veins and rewrote the ending. That shot wasn't just clutch, it was generational. You felt it in your soul, like hearing your favorite childhood song out of nowhere. She clutched her ankle and the world clutched their pearls. Then she stood up, no limp, no drama, just pure toughness. Caitlin said, "I'm good," and the crowd said, "We believe you." A 53-point masterclass, and the last one came from a free throw that felt anything but routine. Aja Wilson casually stamped her name in the record books like she does it before breakfast.
Called before Tanisha Wright got that technical. In our stats, it says a personal foul on Chelsea Gray, drawn foul on Haley Jones.
They've got to go the length of the floor. Teresa Weatherspoon at the buzzer, a three. Oh, she put it in. She put it, and the Liberty win game 2.
Teresa Weatherspoon chucked it from downtown New Jersey and turned it into a WNBA history. That 50-footer wasn't just a buzzer beater, it was the kind of chaos that lives rent-free in highlight reels forever.
She put it in, and the Liberty win game 2. One of the most amazing finishers in the WNBA. And there'll be a game 3 tomorrow afternoon.
One second away from slipping off the beam, and somehow she pulled it back like her body had a reverse button. No panic, just elite level save and a cool comeback like nothing happened. One slip, one seat, and zero shame. She hit the beam like it owed her rent and somehow kept going. Honestly, turning a fall into a pause? Iconic behavior. 1 second, she's auditioning for a daytime soap. The next, she's walking it off like nothing happened. That fake out was so fast, even the ref didn't have time to blink. She really said, "Call an ambulance," but not for me.
And Clark.
Kennedy came in like it was Mortal Kombat, yelled a rated R finisher, and somehow only got a personal foul? That wasn't basketball, that was a live reenactment of a Real Housewives reunion.
Call it unnecessary. Kennedy Carter.
Lamata steps up and scores 1-1.
Nothing says commitment like almost forgetting your own fake injury. She celebrated for 2 steps, then remembered the hamstring storyline like it was a mid-season plot twist. That limp came in like an awkward encore. Acting coach deserves a raise. She served the yellow card and didn't blink once, even when the guy stepped up like it was a showdown. That's referee energy on boss mode. No coach, no fear, just Simone versus gravity, and she nearly won. That vault was basically her saying, "I do not fear Earth's laws." At this point, NASA needs to start recruiting her.
Gets the back handspring onto the table, her arms are super straight, and she just catapults herself so high in the air.
12 feet, Terry, 12 feet. Measured it, huh?
Up in time, Clark for the win!
There's a reason Caitlin is a whole name. You see, the time's running out, it's almost over. And there she goes! We knew it the whole time and she still blows us away.
For the win! She does it time and time again!
Good chance this is it. The service bounces all the way through and in! Oh, wow!
When you trade Paige Nielsen out of your team and end up against her, let's just say everyone knew she was playing for her reputation. Revenge is a dish best served on the field.
Paige Nielsen against her former team!
That shot had geometry, finesse, and a little bit of magic. She didn't just play snooker, she did a math flex with style. That ball really obeyed her.
28.
Of all games to be injured, I think it subbed off. Unreal.
You wait years for your final game, and then it slips away in a blink. Rapinoe didn't get the ending she deserved, but she got a legacy that doesn't need one.
It gets subbed off. Unreal.
Brandi Chastain rewrote what iconic means in sports.
I had like a chapter left. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna bring it with me, read it in the walk.
She was literally in tears from a book moments before hitting the mat. That's the kind of emotional range only theater kids and elite athletes possess. Full-on book talk energy meets Olympic-level focus.
Just gonna bring it with me, read it in the walk.
On the floor, can take threes for Lubbock Christian. Down 3. It's Robertson off a screen. Long rebound, 6 to go. Chitsey, yes!
Maddie hit that 3 like it was her villain origin story and sent the game into double OT for the first time ever. That shot wasn't clutch, it was downright historical. Someone give her a Disney Plus deal.
What a clutch shot!
It looked like a coordinated flash mob of failure. The goalie slips, the strikers trip. It was less sports, more blooper reel energy. Universe said, no goals today, besties. Sometimes women's sports really do fail us.
Points on the trot, and Zachary.
She tried to end that racket like it owed her money, but it didn't budge. That frustration hit harder than the actual score drop. Sakari versus racket, 0-1. Don't worry, even Hulk faces performance issues sometimes.
On her frame.
Try to tie the championship game. Oh, what a move!
Coach asked, "Who wants it?" And Kristen Sims looked pressure dead in the eye like it was a casual Tuesday. That goal was cold-blooded. Goosebumps level, final season of Breaking Bad.
She does!
The last lap of the race, she went purple, which means you've gone quickest out of anybody in every sector, set fastest lap by over half a second, and she still thinks the race is still going. So she's going flat out, thinking race speed, and no one's told her.
That happened?
Dorian hit the finish line, but her engineers were already mentally popping champagne, so she just kept driving like the race was still on. Main character energy meets complete communication blackout.
Red flag. They're now just going to red flag it so she gets the message, but that's maybe her radio's not working and she missed seeing the red flags. That's the strangest thing I've seen in a long time.
Give her that connection.
I don't think that they will, but this, she gets the connection.
Wow, look at her feet. They were a little bit off, but she saved it in the air.
Look at her toes.
She tripped, and then her core strength activated like some kind of anti-gravity cheat code. No fall, just a casual flex on physics. It was superhero-level control with a plot twist ending.
They were a little bit off, but she saved it in the air.
Look at her toes.
And Angel Reese knows a ring is coming.
The scoreboard was ticking, the game was heating up, and Angel Reese hit Caitlin Clark with the sassiest taunt in NCAA history. Legendary move, zero chill, and if confidence were a sport, she just won gold.
Knows a ring is coming.
Ja, Handspiel! Ja. Was macht?
Goalie took a quick field trip, left the front door wide open, and got punished instantly. That goal wasn't scored, it was gifted, wrapped, and delivered with a thank you note. Who needs enemies when you've got goalies like that? Those goals came straight off the corner flag like she programmed the ball with GPS. Twice! She didn't just bend it like Beckham, she curved it like a plot twist. No wonder she's got a lot of fans. Over rows and rows of fans, Kelsey Plum casually turned into a t-shirt cannon and still hit her dad with pinpoint accuracy. Arm strength? Olympic level, and you just know that dad is a proud one. She had defenders spinning like it was a TikTok dance tutorial. That footwork wasn't just smooth, it was GPS confusing. If ankles could file complaints, the whole back line would be in trouble.
Up against Morgan, this has been quite a battle so far. Banda goes for goal!
Barbara Banda said, "I got this," and made championship history with one goal. One moment, one strike, one trophy. That's not a stat, that's a headline. Clutch doesn't even cover it. Sabalenka was hitting missiles, the opponent sent them right back. It was like watching two gladiators in a Wimbledon arena. Just pure unfiltered chaos in motion. Talk about trading heat.
Wow.
Yes.
She made that.
Mother Nature said, "Let me play too," and casually served the point. The wind didn't just interrupt, it stole the scene. You can't game plan for weather with an attitude. Somebody check her ranking.
Oh my goodness. Couldn't reach it before it blew back over the net. Extraordinary.
What? I have a boyfriend, I'm sorry.
Maria.
Maria Sakkari shut down that public proposal real quick, but didn't miss a beat when her teammate raised the stakes. 10 grand on the line? She aced Matteo like it was personal. She really broke 3 hearts in 1 minute.
Wait. You ace Matteo, I donate 10,000 of my own to the whole family.
There it is!
What's the name?
$10,000 from Stetsuro Tsitsipas.
Sorry!
You have to be kidding me.
Maria Sharapova switched hands mid-rally like she had bonus controls unlocked. 2 lefty forehands in a row? That was pure I can do this all day energy. I wouldn't be able to drink water with my lefty.
They're gonna love her even more now.
Opportunity to win a Grand Slam.
Yeah, and they're still young and free and just willing to take chances, inspired. Great anticipation.
You ever watch something so long you forget to breathe? Yeah, this rally. It gave "Will it end?" and then somehow got more dramatic. It was like a suspense movie in loop mode, and the end is amazing.
That's good.
Great anticipation.
One side was doing laps, the other chilling in control. Serena Williams didn't just win the point, she practically hosted it from center court while barely breaking a sweat. You know that's why she's the queen. That rally felt like a full workout just to watch. Coco was sliding, swinging, and shutting it all down. When she won the point, the ball looked more exhausted than her. If points had frequent flyer miles, that one earned elite status. Two legends trading shots like they're trying to out-icon each other. That rally was less about winning and more about reminding us they're built different. That big sis popped up like, "Aight, I'm done playing."
Crowd, everyone's on their feet.
In the back row by Whitworth. Pancake Rodriguez. Teeler whacks at it. Dug by Rodriguez.
This rally went on so long, it felt like the ball was trying to escape Earth's orbit.
Murray near the net, pin.
Nebraska and Kentucky weren't just playing volleyball, they were rewriting what hustle looks like. Girls have fun.
Both teams exhausted right now. And finally, Murray prevails for Nebraska.
Liv wasn't just hooping, she was serving attitude with every bucket. That chip on her shoulder might as well have been a full charcuterie board. Talk about owing psychological rent. Pickleball looked chill until this match turned into a full-blown battlefield. Every swing felt like a final boss fight, and neither side blinked. Doubles pickleball, but make it look like synchronized chaos. These two didn't just rally, they summoned precision, speed, and a weird twin telepathy that made the whole rally feel scripted.
So I'm looking for the start of Anellis.
Sakkari didn't run that race, she glided through it.
And the crowd getting excited as
everyone else looked like they were trying, and she looked like she was just early for brunch. That's just Sakkari for you.
Entirely agreeing with that decision by the referee. She felt that was a fair challenge on, sort of tug on the shoulder.
She got pushed around like it was free-for-all mode. But instead of losing her cool, Alicia flipped the script with pure skill.
Take the corner.
That comeback wasn't just sweet, it was calculated and purely legal. She stepped up like it was just another Tuesday and casually lifted 319 pounds like it owed her money. That opener was no warm-up, it was a warning. That's lovely joy, folks. She didn't just deadlift 430 pounds, she walked up like it was personal and then pulled it clean at 19 years old. That's not just strength, that's mindset. She's literally built different. She hit a 330-pound sumo lift and folks still doubted her, so she switched styles mid-hype and crushed it conventionally just to prove a point. Legendary energy. That back slap was a whole wake-up call. She tanked through a 375-pound squat like she was lifting air. Absolute beast mode.
Let's go. Don't stop driving. Come on. Drive.
She headstand walked across that beam like gravity was optional. Everyone else is sweating through burpees, and she's just redefining what leg day means. Core strength? NASA needs to study it.
Teve que dar passe pouco mais pressionada porque a Vicky Albuquerque estava em cima. Olha o passe ali da Maiara, bonito. Ingrid, olha o Corinthians trabalhando bonito. Tamires, conseguiu passe lá pelo outro lado. O Corinthians vem chegando com perigo, vai pintar o cruzamento dentro da área. Olha a sobra da Maiara!
Every pass landed like it had GPS. That wasn't football, it was choreography. Corinthians were passing like they had Bluetooth synced. Ball movement so clean, it looked rehearsed.
Signings, Razzo with Kerr. Oh, lovely run from Carpenter outside. The cutback, and now Fowler!
The Matildas didn't score that goal, they built it. Every pass had purpose, and when it hit the net, it was like watching a masterpiece get signed. Matildas served a full-course football meal and finished it off with the chef's kiss finish.
Yüksek gelen topta hata yapmadı Göknur. Evet, bu arada çok enteresan top ağlara gitti. Bir anda kimse ne olduğunu anlamadan.
This girl pulled a WWE move mid-game, headbutting a ball out of the keeper's hands, straight up illegal, chaotic, and weirdly committed. That's a foul and a plot twist.
Soon for bronze!
One of those "did that really just happen" moments? Lucy Bronze's last-second goal looked like the nail in the coffin, but the drama didn't stop there. The Netherlands pushed hard with 2 insane stoppage time goals to snatch the spot from England. Talk about a roller coaster.
We're gonna do a little race. Obviously, she would beat me one-on-one, so I'm gonna get a little head start. I'm gonna start at the restraining box. What do you call it?
The blue line.
The blue line. I will not leave this place without a W. Go!
Man tried to prove something, but it was the ice that ended up proving him wrong. Racing a D1 player wasn't his brightest idea. That crash wasn't just a wipeout, it was a lesson in physics.
And it's there, the world record has gone. It was there for nearly 5 years until January this year.
No pressure, right? Kim Ye-ji shattering a world record like she was taking a walk in the park. When your casual victory becomes a history-making moment, you know you're on a whole different level. Korea's archery team is basically the Avengers of the sport. Undefeated across 10 Olympics, they don't miss. They hit bullseyes like it's their day job.
She is an amazing archer, she tells Devi. At such a young age, only 17 years old, Silver medalist at last year's World Championships at the age of 16. Oh, what a start!
When Sheetal hit that bullseye, it wasn't just accuracy, it was a message to the world. Her aim, unstoppable. Her spirit, unmatched.